I tell you, I must have done something really good in my last life to have gotten a job like this, right? Because it's not every day that you get to cook in a lychee orchard, and that too in season. I mean, everywhere around me, lychees. I thought that today I shall do for you a fairly traditional Irani recipe, one that Mrs. Irani was very kind to share with me. It's called Fesenjoon. First thing we need to do is make our small marble size meatballs. It will begin first with about a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, salt, freshly ground pepper, a little bit of oil, and our egg. Alright, so all our ingredients are in there. Simply work them into the mince. Ready? What I'm going to do is cover it and just keep it aside. Alright, time for us to make our simple tomato sauce. So once our pan is up to temperature, a little bit of oil, regular refined oil. Lovely. What I'm going to do is simply split a couple of green chilies and bung them in. Perfect. Let those chilies fry up. Chilies are nice and fried up. Into the pan go hamara pyaz. Oh, lovely. Right, I'm just going to cover the pan and let our onions sweat away gently until they're the slightest light brown in color. While that's happening, we can get down to making our meatballs. Remember, these are literally supposed to be marble sized. Okay, let's check on our onions. Perfect. In fact, they haven't really, yes, they've taken on a slightly light brown color. That is perfect. What we're going to do is add our puree. So into the pan. Ah, lovely. Okay, now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, just a simple elemental tomato gravy. While that's happening, we need to pound a little more pepper. Okay, chuck in a little bit of pepper, whole peppercorns, grind them. Yeah. Okay. All right. So about a generous teaspoon of pepper goes into our gravy. Lovely. Mix it all up. And what I'm going to do is simply transfer this onto this burner, because we are now going to get down to frying our little Irani meatballs. Couple of tablespoons of refined oil and let that heat up nicely. What I'm doing is I'm just compacting them a little bit. Ah, look at that, beautiful. Yep, so you see our meatballs have firmed up into this bowl. Yeah, along with some of the extra fat. Add our tomato sauce to this pan. Yeah, like that. Haha. Okay, so in go the meatballs. Lovely. All of those wonderful fatty juices at the bottom. So make sure your meatballs are nicely coated with the sauce. A little more salt. A squeeze of lime to lift out all the wonderful flavors. Lovely. Okay, I've covered it now. All we need to do after our meatballs are done is uncover it, reduce it down to concentrate its flavors, and then add our mystery ingredients. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the mystery ingredient for our Fesenjoon, or rather my version of an Irani Fesenjoon, fresh lychees, which by the way I have just plucked right off the tree. Are wonderfully sweet and sour lychees, which I'm going to add whole. Okay, look at those lychees. They look absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to coat them gently. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fantastic and exotic, huh? And then simply bung in the coriander. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, time for us to taste our creation. Lovely. That is really simple and really nice. The meatballs, nice and pungent. I'm glad I put a decent amount of ginger and garlic paste into it. And if you don't have fresh lychees, you can substitute it with any sweet and sour fruit.